So I got a question from Drew, and Drew asked, with respect to wide ISA individuals focusing on anterior to posterior expansion of the thorax, I would be keen to see you execute exercises such as an eccentric focused pec fly or an eccentric focused pull down. So Drew, I do use these activities, but I want to show you a couple of modifications that will actually enhance your ability to recapture some eccentric orientation, especially when we're talking about the fly-based movement, if you will. So with a wide ISA individual, especially when they're compressed anterior and posterior, if we try to do something that is symmetrical, we tend to not get the big bang effect that we're looking for with the compression and expansion. And so what I'd like to do is create a reciprocal activity that allows me to create an alternating compressive strategy, expansive strategy in an asymmetrical manner, which actually enhances your ability to turn as well as create the expansion where you do have a compressive strategy. So if we look at something like a cable fly activity, what you're going to see me do here is I'm going to perform this in a reciprocal manner. So as I'm reaching towards the floor, I'm actually creating a yielding strategy posteriorly, and as I move into the fly position, I'm actually creating a compressive strategy on the posterior aspect of the thorax, and that allows me to create an expansive strategy on the anterior side. And so by performing this activity reciprocally, I can restore my ability to create expansion in a little bit more of an effective manner because I can take advantage of some of the compressive strategies, and then I move the airflow a little bit more effectively, a little bit more efficiently, and I can recapture a lot more of that expansion than me trying to overcome a compressive strategy bilaterally. So when it comes to the pull down position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to position myself in a manner that's going to allow me to create as much expansion as possible. So my deep squat position tends to be very, very useful in this circumstance. And I'm going to elevate my heels a little bit. I'm going to be able to sit back on my heels and create that posterior expansion that I'm definitely missing. Now, the concern that you run into here is in the overhead position, I might actually be creating a compressive strategy in the upper thorax. So I don't necessarily use this for folks that I'm trying to expand in the dorsal rostral area. However, it is very useful to expand the area below the level of the scapula, so the lower posterior rib cage, and then because of the overhead reach, I can get an anterior expansion in the upper thorax. By reciprocating, I once again create this alternating or reciprocal expansion compressive strategy through the thorax that makes it just a little bit easier for my highly compressed people to recreate their expansion. So Drew, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope this is what you were asking for, and if not, be sure to let me know by asking another question, and I'd be keen to answer that for you.